Can't be. We're taking over.
That could qualify as an angry run on Good Morning Football.
He's your worst nightmare.
I'm going to defend this baby one of the next week, and the week after, and the week after.
Woo! Yeah, it's over. Okay. You Melvin Gordon. All right. I know this segment is about anger. This is about love.
I'm going to put the crown on top of the Heisman. How about that?
Drop it. See ya. Boom. That's the segment. Ha! You know what it is. It's Angry Runs coming at you. The angriest segment in television. Let's get into it like a quick book. We're always brought by Intuit QuickBooks. I can't even speak today. I'm talking about QuickBooks and quick runs and angry runs. What is an angry run, you might ask? It's not a highlight. It's not a cool run. Everybody out there is so thirsty for the angry runs. They're sending me runs that aren't angry. It's not an awesome run. It has to be someone who runs with malice, with bad intent. And we have some of them. In fact, we have a lot of them. We give them all a crown. We went on the internet, we found someone in Russia who makes crowns. You can find anything, and there it is, forged with all the malice in the world from the Russian Empire. And we send one of those every single week to whoever we think is the angriest runner. And in the time since we are now months into this season, we have developed what we call the Ring of Anger. These are all our kings that we crown at the table over there. All of them so beautiful. We got, the big stars, you got Saquon, you got Mark Ingram, you got up-and-comers like Dawson Knox from the Bills, you have Kittle, an absolute legend. So who did we add last week? You might remember Browns running back Nick Chubb won the Angry Runs crown. And you want to see the picture of Nick Chubb? Here comes oh no, guys.
What's going on?
Nick Chubb becomes the first player to win the Angry Crown this season and not send a picture. Now, it's all love here. I know it's Angry Runs, but it's really about love. He is all about that action, boss, blah, blah, blah. If he doesn't want to send a picture, that's fine. But if you also want to tweet at Nick Chubb and tweet at the guy and encourage him to send a picture, we would love to add him to the ranks where he belongs. So Nick Chubb, please let us know, and we will gladly crown you. Look at that. That's all we got. File not found. One of those things.
404.
Mailer Damon. I don't know where it is, but it's not here. How? Some guys who want to get in the court of kings. This one's very exciting. So much Ravens this year. It's all coming up Ravens. Patrick Ricard makes the angry run. This is Peter's guy. Now it's the big man. It's the end of the game. It's just a pass from RG3 and just puts his shoulder down. Peter profiled him. This is a guy from Maine. He plays both sides of the ball. And at the end of the game, he catches a pass from RG3. Nice stiff arm and jump here, and then freeze it for me. This is where he's like, this is a choose-your-own adventure. Should I go out of bounds? Should I try to juke? Should I make a highlight? Or should I just lower my damn shoulder and try to run somebody over? Unfreeze. I think you know what Patrick Ricard is going to do. Not a lot of creativity here. Just run the hell into the defender and drag him for about 5 or 6 yards. He played 12 defensive snaps in this game. He goes both ways, like Dion, like Charles Woodson, like me sometimes on vacation. Patrick Ricard does it from RG3. Come on, Ricard. One more time, heading upfield. Ingram 1-1. We could have 2 guys in the same backfield, 12 snaps on defense. This is your 2019 season. The Ravens doing crazy things and stiff-arming the hell out.
Project Pat is his nickname.
Project Pat. I like that project. I like a Maine black bear running people over. But what else do we like? I like new name. I'm doing the scenic route today. Okay. I gotta stretch my legs. Gotta get my steps in, like Patrick Ricard stepping on throats. I like new blood here, guys. I love Indianapolis Colt. Not even Marlon Mack. Jonathan Williams lowered his shoulder in this game. You know Marlon Mack was great, left the game with a hand injury, and Williams comes in. Look at him move this pile. It's still going.
Wow.
Guys, I love someone. He's with the Bills, the Broncos practice squad, the Saints, the Colts. He had 95 yards rushing in his career coming into this game, 116 in this game. Can I get a freeze? Can I get a freeze? Look, this is why I love this. Look at the melee here. We have a lineman pulling a tackler with one arm. We have another lineman here. Miles, this guy's not even facing the right way. Unfreeze it, please. And we just got to look at Big Q Nasty's way over here. He's pushed his guy into the 10th row. Yeah. They're not even involved in the play. And Williams just keeps on going.
It's a scrum.
Going. It is a scrum. We need one of those caps, Nate. You know those padded caps? It's actually really bad tackling from the Jaguars. It kind of stinks. I don't know who they think they're dealing with, Chris Matthews? No, it's the Colts, guys. Almost all the way into the end zone. My goodness. Somebody open a window. All right. Unfreeze it, please. For God's sake. Never on our show. We keep it clean here, sort of. This one's good. This is the Angry Runs with heart. Darius Guice makes the segment that Darius Guice was born to make when he came out of LSU. We were all, watch him just simple, lower the shoulder, good night linebacker, still going. Guys, we know what Darius Guice has been through. Injury, another injury. I think he has so much pent-up aggression and anger. It's like being in a long-distance relationship. When you get to that airport terminal, that is Guice right now. His high school coach, way back in the day, nicknamed him the Ball of Butcher Knives, which is a first-ballot Hall of Fame nickname, and he just went Ginsu on the Jets.
This is the best angle here.
Ba-boom!
That's the best
And
angle.
that's physics. It was a Guice in motion tends to stay in motion, and he's been waiting and waiting and waiting. I knew when he came out in the draft, he was going to be in the segment all the time. But injuries. It is back where he belongs right in November of 2019. I'm thrilled to see him here. We have stiff competition. This is where I usually take a little breather. All right, I'm going to come over to the angry table, okay? La mesa enojada. We're talking a lot of Mexico today, so I'll do it in Espanol. Guys, we have three interesting entrants this week. We have Patrick Ricard, the two-way player from the Ravens. We have Jonathan Williams, the running back from the Colts, kind of a journeyman, comes in after Marlon Mack. And we got Darius Guice, the guy who's been banged up, gets back on the field. Adam, you appear to have conviction in this one.
I think it's Darius Guice because I think I'm with you on the pent-up aggression and anger. I think he's going to be on this list again before the season is over. Guice, give me.
We got a Guice vote, and then we'll move to P. Schrags from Emory University. What do you got?
Hard for me not to pick a fullback who also plays defensive tackle for the angry run segment. I'm going with Project Pat, Patrick Ricard, and I love that Robert Griffin threw him the pass, not Lamar
Incredible,
Jackson.
right? It's number 3. All right, Nate.
I'm going to have to go with an individual that does something that isn't going on in this new era of football, and that's playing both ways. I'm going with Project Pat.
The crown goes back to Baltimore as we celebrate the 100th year of NFL football. What better award to give than a guy who plays offense and defense? It goes to Baltimore. He goes through the Texans, and like it sat upon the head of Mark Ingram before him, Patrick Ricard, the main black bear, Project Pat, will get the angry crown, and boy, does he deserve it. Wow, what a season the
Who's in
Ravens
the
are
winter
having.
coat on the sideline in this play? Because I love it. He's the one who's the hype man. Usually it's Mark Ingram.
I know Marshall Yanda is over there, and a lot of the starters are out at this point, so they're all watching. But it's look, we got Hayden Hurst, we got them all, but Ricard is coming up with the winner to Baltimore. Tell Mark we said, hey, boom!
Great job.
Boom!
Hey, do you want to address the camera and talk to your boy Nick Chubb?
Hey, Nick Chubb, what's up, man? Angry Crown, you have to send us just a photo.
No, but I'm all about football.
I don't care about that football.
It is football.
Football's over. All right?
Or you're going to
You got 2.
Angry Kyle Brandt, angry Venus.